Hey y'all, I am in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. I didn't come to play, I come to slay. Let me just get this started. Because I'm a little late, like always, but I'm here. Let's go ahead. Let's start the live. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I am your host, Paris Sweets. Y'all already know. Send y'all invites in. Let's just make sure I get this on my camera on. Hold on, y'all. Hey, boo. These nails have. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me just fix this part of it. So my viewers can. Hey, y'all. I'm in the building officially. What's going on? Thank y'all for tuning in to Messy Tuesday. I am your host. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's just let everybody get in. Let's let everybody get on and we can start the show. Thank everybody for tuning in. I am your host, Paris Sweets. Thank you so much. If you got to send your request, go ahead and send your request. I apologize, YouTube. I apologize, Instagram. I apologize if you don't get to see what's going on Facebook, but you can hear, and I will write it in the description so that you can know what's going on. Thank everybody for tuning in. Y'all go and share. This is the Miss Tuesday. And I'm your host. Blah, 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 blah. I don't make the news. I just report it. That's all I do. So don't be in your feelings about nothing. Now let's run this show. Let's run this show. Oh, hold on, y'all. Y'all know I cannot do the show without my co-host. Y'all know I got a co-host now. I'm sorry, YouTube and Instagram. You guys, I am working on that. We gonna get that worked out so y'all can meet my co-host, but it's only on Facebook. You can always go on Facebook at Messy Tuesday. Uh, Messy Tuesday. Facebook. I can't even think right now. Let me bring my co-host on, cause I can't do it without him. Where she at? Okay, I see everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. I missed y'all. Y'all know it's a new time. I only come on at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Hey, Carla! Are you?
Hey, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you? You look fabulous. Thank you for
Thank
tuning
you. You
in.
too.
You look real fabulous. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Let me just fix my dress. Um, how your day been, girl?
It's been pretty good.
You look immaculate.
Thank you. You do
Well,
too.
thank you. I'm glad you're here to help me with this roster. We got a lovely show today. Make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all like our page. Make sure you share, like, tag, invite a friend. We don't care. This is the Message Tuesday show. I'm the host, Paris Sweets, and my co-host is Cola. And I thank everybody for tuning in because I could not have made this a remarkable time without y'all. So I thank y'all so much. I thank y'all. What do you have to
Thanks for
say, Carla?
having you guys.
She like in awe right now. Like, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious, girlfriend. We could not have been doing this without all the people tuning in. So thank you. So what we got going on today? I just want to let everybody know I do tend to play with this every now and again, and I see everybody's request that's supposed to be coming in. Let me just make sure because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm ignoring them. I see everybody's request that's trying to come on. We will get you on. Don't get sidetracked because I got this gavel. See, some of y'all get sidetracked when y'all see the gavel. See, one thing about me, I'm playing. See, y'all quick to go ahead and go off on me because I'm playing with this. But when you get it in your face, you're quiet. I don't make the news. I just report it. That's all I do. I don't want no problems. And if you got something going on and you don't like something about the show, tell it to your mama because she can understand that we cannot. We just bringing y'all the news. That's all we doing. We ain't here to judge nobody. We ain't here to talk down on nobody because you never know what story might come up. So be compassionate about all our guests and be understanding, open minded, so that we can move forward with the show. Share the live as well. And let's get it started. What we doing first, friend?
Yeah. Let's talk about.
No, first. I know that this wasn't on the roster for today, but I just wanted to talk about the Malaysia situation with the transgender getting killed or whatever. I really want to talk about that situation because a lot of people they got to recognize who Malaysia was, but I had so many friends that I grew up with and went to school with that they murders wasn't solved, like Artika's Madden and a lot of my other friends that got killed and nobody knows. So I want to just let the FBI know they need to do better with finding the death of these people, because these people were loved just as Malaysia. Not saying that Malaysia wasn't loved, but we're still in mourning for our good friends. And I just want to call out the FBI, because I feel like they need to find Artika's Madden's killer. You know what I'm saying? We loved her and something just happened to her and nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? There hasn't been a killer, but you find all these others. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just call out the FBI today and let them know that we're still in mourning and we're still waiting for answers for a lot of more people. So please get those answers and solve those murders, because it was bigger than Malaysia. It was bigger than anybody else. Everybody else family is mourning, and nobody's getting no results. You know what I'm saying? I know Malaysia got killed, and I know Articas and other people as well got killed, but they have not solved those murders. When we gonna do something about that? We're still in mourning over here, worried about, Paris, your face is being blocked by the camera. Okay, let's just see. Okay, cool. We have to be able to give some type of closure to those families as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. But moving forward, let's go ahead, y'all. Go ahead and share, please. Okay, go ahead with your first story, and then we'll dive right on into it.
Okay, the first story. Let's talk about the officers.
Which officers? Since we're on the FBI, the officers that are on leave. Is
Yeah,
that
that's on leave for posting hate speeches and like racist stuff on Facebook.
okay? Okay, let me just find that. Okay, you talking about the Philadelphia and St. Louis, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it. Why not? Let's talk about it.
Um, in Philadelphia, 72 officers were taken into was taken off the streets and put on administration leave due to posting racist stuff on Facebook.
So
And also 22 officers.
so you saying are they getting paid?
Yes, they still getting paid.
And so this happened in Philadelphia and St. Louis. Is that what you're saying? Okay, I
In
have this.
Philadelphia, they had 70.
Okay. So I see that the Philadelphia and St. Louis police are investigating 72 officers in Philadelphia. They're on administrative duty, and 22 St. Louis officers are on administrative duty as well. So they're still working with the police department, but um, they're not on duty, and they're investigating a lot of their cases, because what I see here that they made a lot of hate speech, Confederate images, anti-Muslim sentiments, and violent rhetorical comments, racist comments, which I feel like they should be fired. And if they did it on Facebook and in social media, what does that tell you?
Yeah,
What does that tell you?
exactly.
And the duty of a police officer is to do what? It's supposed to.
Their values. You want to know the values of
Yeah, what are they values? Because it's just like right now you don't know if to trust the police or not. You know what I'm saying? And it's really, really sad, and it's mind bothering that you don't know what to do when it comes to officers, and it's just so many people that are in jail because a lot of people have been investigating some of these situations where police had put different people in jail for things that they didn't even do, and it's just crazy. So I don't know what to think, but what are their values?
Integrity, accountability, honesty, and honesty. All of those are important values of a police officer.
But so they haven't been withholding those values. So not only should they be on administrative leave, they should be fired because of the conduct that they have portrayed. Because how do you keep giving them chances and no telling how many lives they took off the street because of their racist behaviors, or how they felt about you being Muslim or something? We're gonna have to keep our eyes on that case because it is not acceptable. And if you got that many officers on administrative duty, what about the other officers? What y'all think?
Exactly.
You know what, Cola? Let me go ahead and I really think that they should bring those people out, and I think they should bring it to a forefront. Don't do it behind closed doors, because if they display their behavior, then they need to display it in front of the public.
Yeah.
Okay, Cola, let me bring in my next guest. And
Why am I hearing you? I'm hearing you twice.
say it again.
I'm hearing you 2 times. So you gonna okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you
It's
right back
like
on. Let me bring my next guest in, okay? You probably need some headphones. If anybody that's supposed to come on the live that don't have headphones, get you some headphones. Let me bring my next guest in, Cola.
okay.
All right. Are y'all hearing double? Okay, let me bring my next guest in because a lot of people. Okay, where is he? I don't see him right now. Okay, let's go. Okay, send your request in. Can you send your request in? Because I see, let's see. A lot of people will judge you accordingly. Okay, there you go, right there. I see him in the comment section. Y'all go ahead and share the live. And let's see. There he go, right there. Okay, let's see. Let me accept him. Give me one moment. Let's see. For some reason, I can't do nothing with these nails. Sometimes nail, it's only when they are on. Okay, I will fix that. If you don't have headphones, get you some headphones. Um, Go ahead and send your invites in. If you don't have a camera by your name, go ahead and leave out the live and come back in the live and send your request in. My next guest that I will be talking to, I hope that you guys are open minded about a lot of things. Like I said, we will not judge people for whatever their story is or whatever their case is. We're just going to be open minded and thankful that some people are able to tell their story, because some people are not in good spaces to tell their stories. So I just want y'all to have an open mind with my next guest, and just be thankful that you have some people out here that don't mind bringing awareness to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are not easy with telling their business, which I understand. I'm not going to tell all my business to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody comes and tell their personal business to the live, please have respect for them. You know what I'm saying? Because we can't judge nobody. We can't really judge nobody. Um, Cola, I don't know if he can send it. Check that out for me, co-host. Okay. I seen him just a moment ago. But you just got to be open minded with people when they are trying to tell their story. You don't know how they impact others, and we sometimes learn from others. So just be mindful um, um, of their story, if you would. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. Just be mindful. Make sure you share. Make sure you share the live. Uh, I don't know if he has a camera by his name or not. Do he have a camera by his name, Cola? Because I don't see it. Okay. There you go. Just be mindful about situations when you dealing with certain things, and be open minded, you guys. That's all I ask of you guys. Um, his name is Lee Anthony, and he's coming on the live now as we get through buffering or whatever. At all times, be respectful, okay? And if you happen to jump up in the comment section, good evening, Miss Cola Cola, and everyone, how you boo? Just be mindful of people's story. Don't judge because you don't want to be judged. That's all I say. And like I said, I don't make the news. I just report it. That's all I do. Hi, how are you?
Hey,
Can you you got some, or is
I
it
can hear you.
echoing, you guys? Because I don't want it to echo. I don't.
Is it echoing anybody?
Yes, is it echo? Okay, apparently this must be good. They'll let me know. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, everybody, this is my guest, and my guest is going to bring some type of awareness to certain situations. And I want you guys to be open minded and don't pass judgment on nobody because you don't want to be judged. And we're not judging. Thank you. Okay, how are you doing today?
I'm okay. I can thank God right now because I've been going through a mental situation with my job. But then on top of that, the mental situation, you know how God have you to, you know, God put you through a test in order for you to get to the next blessing. And the thing is, I had, you know, the job I do supporting adults with autism and intellectual disabilities, I'm very good at. And if anyone is spiritual, the enemy can attack something that you like to do, something that you love to do, and you make money off of, and that is your money that you pay your rent and you pay your bills with. So I've been going through a whole rack of things, health wise, mentally, period. And when the mental affects, the health also goes as well. So yeah, yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the health.
Well, I'm HIV positive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm undetectable.
Okay. So what
I've been undetectable,
what does that mean? You're HIV positive and you're undetected.
which meaning undetected, which meaning that I take care of myself.
Okay. Okay.
Um, God blessed me with going to get checked when I found out that someone she had HIV, and yeah,
Uh,
um,
so you contracted from a female,
yes.
and tell us a little bit about that. How have you been dealing with it? How does that look?
It looks so many ways because I can't even say it's her fault.
Mm-hmm.
From going to counseling situations, going to counseling. I've been in counseling, but then on top of that, I stopped going to counseling. You know, you know how you start to get the healing process in, not the healing process of yourself in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I needed counseling, so now another storm came, and yeah, I need that counseling. But other than that, reflecting back on, you know, um, her giving me HIV, I
Mm-hmm.
was already doing a whole rack of things that could give me HIV.
Mm-hmm.
I was a
Mm-hmm.
male dancer.
Okay.
I danced for the gay men, danced for the transgender community as well, LGBT community,
Mm-hmm.
period. And I love them, period.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Anybody want the question? Yes, I guess you could say I am bisexual.
Okay. But you contracted HIV from a female. Is that correct?
Yes. But I've done things with a man
You have.
that were unprotected.
Okay.
I've done things with a transgender that was unprotected.
Mm-hmm. And what had caused you to not think about the outcome that this can cause without doing it unprotected. What was that like? Were you not thinking, or what was going on with that situation?
I was thinking of the capacity of being a good male dancer, but then on top of that, the capacity of money.
Uh huh. So you
Every bit of money ain't good money.
so you were in your act, if you will, and you did not think about the precaution that it may have happened. Are you for certain that you got it in the gay community or the straight community?
Regardless if I did or not, I would never know. But the female that I was with, she had it without letting me know.
Mm-hmm.
But then on top of that, resentment is just like, and I have resentments against her. But why have a resentment against her? This is where I came to forgive her, because some fact is that why have resentments against her
Mm-hmm.
when I did this all to myself,
Right.
not using protection, not being cautious, or knowing that this can get me this way, this can get me this place.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right. So, what could you tell someone that to prevent themselves from getting contracting HIV?
prep is one thing, but then on top of it, the first thing is strap up.
Mm-hmm.
Strap up. If you fucking horny as shit, female or male, you horny as a motherfucker. You know what? Before getting to that, I was on drugs.
Okay.
Still got a problem with drugs.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. So you were you in an addiction when this occurred?
Very much in the addiction of the atmosphere I was around.
Mm-hmm.
The atmosphere I was around was a bunch of male dancers, female dancers that was getting high, male dancers that was getting high.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never say that name. But the thing is that I was indulging.
Mm-hmm.
It
Right.
was sex and it was drugs.
Mm-hmm.
When you connect sex and drugs, sex plus drugs, meaning that STDs,
Mm.
HIV, STIs,
Mm-hmm.
it equals.
Right. So let me ask you something.
I'm talking about me. I'm sorry. I'm talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what got me. That's what have me having HIV now, you guys. And still fighting the addiction, the disease of addiction.
Mm-hmm. So when you come in contact with other male or female, do you display this information to them?
Of course, I share it on my page.
Okay.
Everybody that is on here now, Miss Cheeks on here, my folks, Miss Lyrique, she on here, Miss Lyrique Song, she on here.
Okay.
And they support me. I just got off a video chat with her
Okay.
before I got on here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Well,
these people that support me, these are people that really honestly will let me know when I'm in the wrong on Facebook or when I'm saying the wrong shit on Facebook. When friends on Facebook, but then on top of that, you could tell they'll be a real friend, period, because they telling you some shit and they're not telling you what you really want, motherfucking hear.
mm-hmm.
Um, Sasha loves DC, aka Uzi. Miss Pooh.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all them.
You know, I really think it's really beautiful for you to be able to come out and display this type of information, because I feel like a lot of the world that is going through those types of things, they don't know how to display that and find the support and love, and so they will die with them within themselves without, moving forward. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just so thankful that you will come out and say this, because a lot of people will, they probably would go out and pass it around, you know what I'm saying, and not tell people, because there is a lot of hate there because they didn't tell them. Have you ever
But you
felt
know
like
what?
that?
I can tell you the problem that was for me, um, knowing that I'm doing what I'm doing, uh, fornication, but then on top of that, not being protected.
Mm-hmm.
But as well, not being protected so many times to the point where you got to ask yourself this question. I had to ask myself this question. Um, Damn, what am I doing? But someone had to answer the question for me to let me know that they had HIV and they had been dealing with it for over years. They never told me, but at the same goddamn time, and I'm gonna say it just like a person said in NA when I was getting clean. A resentment is just like peeing on yourself. You're the only one that fucking feel it. So I could not be resentful or hurt from the past that I already had. And the past I already had was unprotected.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying to anybody, if you in denial about something, you scared, I understand. I've been in. I've been in where you don't want to check on your health, but you know something going on with your motherfucking body.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing, just like a damn drug, I'm going to a damn class tomorrow. Shoot, fuck it. Shoot, I get my motherfucking chip tomorrow. Fuck it. I just pick up this check from work and get my first damn chip again. But I'm talking about drugs. But the first thing you need to do is know that yes, I need to be honest with myself and go check on my health. Period.
So that's the first thing a person should do, is go and get checked. It's important to get checked so that you know, so that you don't wait till it get too late and then you can't get any help. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I've watched my cousin, which I love, and she's went on to glory. I've watched her body deteriorate because of HIV and AIDS, but with the medication that they have now, it is along. You can live a lot longer, but back then it was.
You said live a lot longer.
Yeah, it was.
We all gonna die.
Excuse me.
You said live a lot longer. We all
Yeah,
gonna die
because
from something.
back in the day, they didn't have a lot of medication, and the medication that they were using, it was causing a lot of the people to hurt. That's what my cousin told me. She told me that the medication made her even sicker, so she wasn't going to take it. And then I watched her deteriorate. But now that I've seen some of my other friends that does have HIV, the medication has progressed, and it has made them feel a lot more better than what it used to, if you
Okay.
will.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And this is the thing, Travada, if y'all ain't been looking on Facebook, you ain't been looking on Instagram, Twitter, they is lawyers out there now, and I'm about to get a lawyer that are basically telling you, which I already know now, my medication has been changed. Because the simple fact is that I was on Complera. Complera, it goes real bad with your kidneys. It will. The side effect is messing with your kidneys. The side effect is messing with your bones. Y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all can hear that. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Ernest? You can hear them cracks.
Mm-hmm.
I was on Complera. That was my first medication. 1 pill a day. My first medication I was on. My doctor just changed me months ago to I don't know how to say it. It starts with an O. I can show you guys. Hold on. This
Wow,
how
you
real.
guys.
This how real with the shit, man. I'm with the shits. Trust me. I'm with the shits because the simple fact is that if you guys look on Instagram, you look on Facebook, you look on this Facebook right now, they're telling you what's going on.
Okay.
This is what I'm on.
What is that? What is that? We can't see that. Okay.
Can you see it?
How is that working for you?
It's working much better.
Okay.
But the thing is, each and every HIV drug, and I bless. We can talk about Dr. CB all day. We can say, oh, they they want to stop this, but the main thing is they have a cure for HIV. They have a cure for AIDS. They have a cure for cancer.
Mm-hmm.
These things. The thing is that they put out the medication.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be so many people that are trying to get it. But then on top of that, I think that for me, my standpoint, a lot of people will take so much advantage of it that people will be using, but be doing unprotected sex. Period.
Right.
My thing is like, yeah, the Dr. CB natural herbs, that shit work.
Mm-hmm.
I can show y'all natural herbs in here right motherfucking now.
You
that
say,
shit work.
Are you saying that natural herbs work for the HIV virus?
Yes.
Okay, so do you remember the Nipsey? Do you remember the Nipsey Hussle thing where they was talking about this guy made some natural herbs, and that kind of cured the HIV?
This go, and this is what I need to let everybody know. Nipsey Hussle was awesome. You know why he was awesome? It's the main thing he was awesome about. Providing to his fucking community. His community. He saw his community then provide to other communities. Blood and Crip. Let's get that straight.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to do a documentary on Dr. CB.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to get everybody to get this straight. Everybody not listening. You have your differences. But for me that believes in the Holy Spirit, that man was here to wake all of us up and to make you think that he was here just to spread Dr. Stevie or whatever. No, God used him, but then on top of it, everybody got it so misconstrued to where, like, they saying it's a government setup. I think it was government setup because of what a black man was doing in his community in California and spreading it all around California with all these gangs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it had nothing to do with any type of damn disease.
Mm-hmm. So,
infection or virus
mm-hmm.
or cancer.
Okay. So
that's it. Y'all already see it. We already see it.
Okay.
The government been lying for years.
I really do feel like that there's a cure because you have Magic Johnson that's been living for a long time, but I think it's about it's a money.
He still got HIV. He's undetectable.
Yeah, but when you say let me make sure I understand you correctly, please. When you say undetectable, does that mean that you can go out there and use unprotected sex with others and not give it to them? Hold on. Does that mean that you don't have to take the medication no more?
From what I know, being undetectable,
I see it
meaning that your cells are fighting, which meaning that you're taking the medication. But the natural, from what I heard, from what I've heard, like you heard, like we all heard,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not disagreeing with it. It's one cell, one small cell. I look on Google, just like you. It's one small cell that has the HIV. Mm-hmm. So the medication, I'm saying the medication that I'm on, protects that one cell from making other cells,
Okay.
white cells.
Okay. Okay. So, you from looking at you, you look real healthy. You don't look like you're infected or anything. You look like you're taking good care of yourself. And one more thing before I go.
Hold on. Okay, and that's another thing. Another side effect of the medication in any HIV medication is depression.
So you saying when you say depression, what does that look like?
The depression, I can't tell you what it look like. I can tell you what I feel when I take the medication.
Okay, you saying depression as in
From
taking,
time to time, I can tell you how I feel.
are you saying the depression from the medication or the depression within?
The depression from the medication and even within.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who wants to take any pill?
Mm-hmm. Well, I would if
We
I,
came a long way, and I thank God. We got doctors that have suppressed and have arrested HIV to where people can live a long life.
mm-hmm.
My thing is, depression on a regular day basis. You're right. Depression on a regular day basis. I look at it like, yeah, you're going through depression. For me, if I'm going through depression, I'm trying to have something to ease it. And you know what I had to ease it? And still to this day, drugs.
Drugs.
Drug from another drug. Yes.
Wow, friend. Like I said, you look amazing, but I know that if you happen to get depressed or stressed, that actually exercise you to be able to go on and go on to glory. You know what I'm saying? But you can't have that. And see, it seems to me that you have a strong support system. And a lot of people don't have a strong support system because they live within themselves and they don't tell people what's going on. So I'm just so happy that you came out and told your truths, and maybe others will feel comfortable with telling their family members, because like I said, I've dealt with that in my family, and it hurt me to my core that my cousin, I could not help, and she, to watch her deteriorate, that hurt me to my soul. But now that I know they have progressed with the medication, and you can look good and feel good, but a lot of part of that is, I feel in my heart that my cousin felt that she was never going to be cured, and so it ate her soul up, and it just killed her spirit, and she let herself go down. But with you, you seem very upbeat, and the medication's working for you. And all I could say is continue to keep a strong support system, because when you have a strong
Hold
support,
on. That's why I took my glasses off. My support system always been my mother.
don't worry about what people say, friend. Continue to grow.
I know my support system always been my mother. My dad did not know when he died. He knew because no, he knew. I don't know how to say it. Through the course of me taking care of my father, I let my dad know, and he wasn't coherent. He couldn't understand everything that I was saying to him. But when he started to think about it, like days later, he started crying, and he's like, "My son got HIV." And he started crying, and I said, "Dad, don't worry about it," because it was days later. My dad lost his legs from diabetes, congestive heart failure. And kidney failure. He lost his legs. He lost his mind. I took care of my dad for over 7 years. And I'm going to tell you, through them 7 years, I saw my dad, and my dad was a strong man to keeping his pride. I'm a PK kid. I'm a previous kid. And the thing is, my dad never ever forgot his favorite scripture at the end. And the thing is, when I let him know what was going on with me, he broke down 2, 3, I forgot, but he broke down days later because, like, I failed as a daddy. He never failed me as a father because the simple fact is that the thing that I'm going through now, he told me about. He told me about. I had a good dad. I got a good mother. If y'all don't know, and y'all still get your birds, I don't care how old you are, you still get your birds. The help from your parent. When you get the help from your parent, when you get the help from your parent, take heed of what they say. You can put something on the shelf, but grab it off the shelf quickly, because I didn't. That's why I'm in this boat. Because I'm blessed. But the thing is, I had to take care of my dad to know everything and being hard-headed. Everything. Them 7 years was so horrible and terrible for me because I couldn't concentrate on myself. But at the same time, I had love for my father. But at the same existence, right now, I'm starting to really recognize, like, yes, I'm starting to recognize that, yes, everything that I have done is on me. And my dad told me that. You gonna grow up. And he said this. He said it's at 18. The day I die, you gonna suffer. And it wasn't, no, the day I die, you gonna suffer no type of neglect or no type of verbal abuse. But it was telling me the reality. And I didn't understand the reality. I didn't understand the reality at all. I didn't. I didn't understand no reality at all. That shit went off my shoulders, and I kept it moving. At the same time, when this shit came back on me, now I'm realizing. So don't be like me. Any 18-year-old looking at this right now, any 20-year-old, 25, 30, it doesn't matter. If you got your life right now and your life ain't strung on HIV in your life, go get checked, period. Check on your health, period.
Yeah. Yeah, friend. You know what? My heart goes out to you. I can never put my, I can, you know, I'm not in your shoe, but I understand your hurt and your pain. You're a very strong, smart man, and I just want you to keep living your best life because you're looking good, friend. Continue to empower other people, and if you have any questions, anybody that's watching this about HIV or something, he is very open. You can inbox him and he'll tell you what you need to know. If you have any questions, he's an open book for you guys. And a lot of people are not like that. And you know, you see him today, he may be crying, but he's a jolly person. He's loving, he's understanding, and he's a good friend to have. And like I said, if you got family members or anything that's going through any of this HIV or any disease, support them, love them just as they are because they need you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, friend, for tuning in. And y'all love y'all loved ones. Don't mistreat them because of their self. Always wrap up protect yourself. Make sure you do all that. Let me bring my next guest in for I mess up my makeup. Let me make sure I don't want to mess my makeup up. My next guest, you guys, is an insurance agent that I love so much. So many people let their families die, and then you see GoFunds accounts and things of that nature because they haven't took out the time to even try to get some life insurance. And a lot of people feel that life insurance is only for when someone dies. But you need life insurance. You never know what type of rut you might get in, and you might need insurance. Let's just make sure we're not going. I don't know if they're reporting the live or whatnot. I am on Instagram and YouTube. I apologize, YouTube, that you couldn't see it. My next guest is coming in. She's an insurance agent. She's going to talk a little bit about the insurance because I've been seeing a lot of families putting up GoFunds and things of that nature to help their loved ones when we should have took out the time to invest in some insurance. And there's different types of policies that you can get when you need insurance. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure she gets on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're reporting the live. I don't know what's going on. But like I said, I hope someone screen record. Is it me about we're frozen? Give me 1 minute. We're frozen? I don't know what's going on YouTube and Instagram, but I'm trying to add my next guest, and for some reason, it is not allowing me to. Um, I don't know. I guess they're reporting the live or whatever. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. Let me just close that out. Hold on. Sometimes some people wants to they be ready to report things. I'm sorry, YouTube and Instagram, that you guys can't see what's going on. Like I said, I will try to get that over to YouTube so that you guys can see. I know y'all have heard it or whatever. I'm waiting for my next guest. I guess the screen is frozen. Let's just see. Let's just see. Can you guys see me? Because I'm trying to add my next guest, and for some reason it's not allowing me. Hold on just a moment. Let's just let it reboot. Are you guys there? Can you guys see me? I see you, Nellie Clayton. I am trying to bring you on the live. Something is wrong, Paris. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Uh, well, we're probably gonna have to end this live because for some reason it's not allowing me to move forward on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook. Let's see. Hold on just a moment. Can you see me, Cola? I don't know. Someone's probably reporting. Oh, is that you?
Yes.
Can
How you
you
doing?
can you hear me, boo?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess everything is back up running. For some reason, it took us away from everybody. Can y'all see the live, you guys?
Yes. You see me?
I see you.
Okay.
Okay, so I think everybody's able to get back in. Uh, YouTube. Can you guys see everything before we start? Do I need to restart that? Because she went off again for some reason. I may need to restart the live. Let me go ahead and try to restart that Facebook, YouTube. Let's see. I wish that YouTube can see this live. Let's see. Veronica Clayton. We're having a problem, y'all. We're getting to fix it. Watch it. Can you see? I may need to restart the live Facebook because for some reason it's kicking everybody out. So if you're on there, let me restart. But for some reason it's not letting you guys come in, my guests. So let me restart the live and y'all come right back. Let me do that right quick. For some reason it's not allowing. So we'll do a part 2. Okay, let's just finish that. Sorry, YouTube. We're gonna wrap this up so we can go to reload it next. Let me get the rest of my guests in. Let me just post and let's go to part 2 of this. I'm gonna try to mirror this for you guys so you guys can see everything. Let's just see. Live video. Okay. Let's start the live back. For some reason, it was not working, you guys. I do apologize for that. Let me just go ahead and bring everybody back on. Let's go back on. Guest requests. Okay, let's just see. Let's just let everybody get back on, you guys, because it got heated for a moment, and I don't know exactly what happened. So I apologize, YouTube. I apologize, Instagram. Let me just get everybody up. Can you guys see me now? Let everybody get back in. Let's go ahead and share. Because I gotta wrap this up. It may need to be a part two to this next week, being that there has been a delay. I will go over to. I am going to go over to. I'm gonna go back over to the YouTube channel. So come to the YouTube channel. Let me just get my guest back on real quick. Because I don't know exactly what happened, you guys. I've never experienced that. But let's just see. My co-host is trying to get in, you guys. So we're going to see what my co-host says. I think the best idea is to do a part two to this next week. We will come back with a part two and we'll let everybody get on. But at this time, I'm going to have to go to reload it. I am out of time. So I thank everybody for tuning in. We will have a part two to this show. Not this week, but next week we will have a part two to this show. So make sure y'all tune in. I'm going to reload it at this time. So make sure y'all follow me over to Reload It. That's going to be Messy Tuesday for Life on YouTube. I'm going to go over there. We'll do a part two, not this week, but next week. We're on only every other week. So I apologize, you guys. I'm talking to YouTube. And let me just see what my guest has to say. Hold on, you guys. Because we've run over time and for some reason or another it was not working and I have to move forward. So I'm going to reload it. Give me about 10 minutes. Cola, I'm trying to ask you. For some reason it's not. My co-host is trying to get in here to say some things, but for some reason it's not working. We will do a part two to this, not this week, but next week. I thank everybody for tuning in. I will be in Reloaded in just one moment. I am so sorry that my guests could not come on and share their information. I guess we're having technical difficulties, but I will see y'all not this week, but next week. Bye, y'all. I'll be back. Let's go to Reload It. Y'all ready to go to Reload It?